and then that's it. Now just click that one. Six. We've got six now. Well, hello everybody. Tonight it's the live show again, and we got Rob coming in with his oolahs. Anyway, my oppo here, my special guest star is Harvey. Harvey's in control of the comments and all the other stuff that's on that screen there. I'm just going to keep babbling, and I'm not even going to pronounce Hola Amigo. Catal. What's that then?
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm all right, Rob. I got my translator as well.
Oh, I'd like to think so.
Anyway, as you can see, you can't see it, but the next show will be on the 23rd of July, guys, in 2 weeks' time. We've got 33 in. We've got Maria, Rob again. We got Sharon, Hola. So we're all trying out the Spanish tonight then. Maria, Hola, Buenas tardes. I think that's
good evening.
Good evening. Yes, I was about to think of that then.
35 viewers we've got now.
Yeah, we've got Andrea. Yeah, I from Don, and from is that United Emirates, I believe. United Arab Emirates. I come into Camposol in October. Is there a car hire place on Camposol? There is. There is one on A.
This is a Facebook message, so it's working tonight.
Yeah. There is one on A. I can't think of it, but I'm sure if you put Camposol hire cars, it'll come up. And no doubt some other people will probably mention that there are other car hire companies around, but there's only one that I know of on Camposol. Steve Dearest popped in. Oh, Steve, who's got over it at long last. Got another Facebook user. Guys, the guys are on Facebook watching. There should be a link with the StreamYard thing that will give you to show us who you are, guys, because all we're going to get, if you don't, is we just get a Facebook user. So we got Clive and Linda. Nice to see you guys. Yeah. Okay, thanks. That's good. But there is a car hire place, but there are plenty around as well. I think there's one down in Bolwavo. Obviously, at the airports, there'd be plenty of them there. Hola. We've got a lot of Olas tonight. It's nice to see we've got a mixture of Facebook and YouTube on at the moment. We've got 47. Don't forget, guys, it all helps on the YouTube to get me known. If you put up the likes, that gets me around a bit more. You got, I saw something from the US there and from sunny Scotland. Now, just to remind you, the weather here in Spain at the moment, it's been up in the 40s, you think?
Got back in the car today, Jane and I, and it was 37 back in the
37, car. That's tonight. But I know it's been up near the 40s, and I believe next week we're supposed to be having a heat wave. We've got Andrea, yeah. Is there more street lighting occurred? I haven't got a clue because I don't live over that side, but Alvy does. How's the street lighting getting on down on D?
It's beautiful. We got no light pollution at all, and we can see the stars at night. It's
I know.
lovely.
I think somebody did say on D they wanted to start up a star tracking site that they can spot the stars at night.
That's right, and you certainly can.
Yeah.
The problem being, of course, if they get the lights all fixed up,
you wouldn't be able to see the stars.
And another problem, who's going to pay for them?
Well,
and some of the roads are private, so it's a difficult issue. It's
an ongoing thing, unfortunately, on Camposol with the lights. But thankfully, if you live on A, we got plenty of street lighting. But on the others, I'm not too sure about B. I think B's all right, and probably I mean, you got street lights on D, haven't you?
We have on the main
drag,
the terrace and around there. But most people have outside lights, so there's ample lighting to see where you're going of an evening. So
yeah. Well, I see that one there. That one from Julia. She was saying that she's that's it. Bonnie's great. I've got a dog here tonight as well. From Scarborough, fingers crossed we will be over in December. That's a long time, isn't it? December, the views. But good time to come. I've always said to view properties, come over in the height of the summer, just so you get used to the climate, but also in the winter time to check the properties out. You've got no leaks and things like that, but also it does get cold here. You don't need street lights, says Tony. No, I suppose
here's a good comment. We have torches.
Yeah, well, that's the technology these days. I mean, I think I'm right in thinking on your mobile phone, you've got torch on that as well. Who needs street lights?
You've got plenty of solar lighting as well, so we're pretty well illuminated.
Yeah. I mean, that's not the talking point tonight, is it, guys? Street lights, please. So what else has been happening in sunny Spain? Well, as you probably well know, there has been some spikes in the north of Spain. And I know we get a lot of questions about wearing a mask. Now, up in the north, is it Catalonia?
Yeah.
And also the islands now. Oh, God, I'm not very good at these names.
Minorca, and Ibiza.
Yeah, all the islands have been told now they've got to wear their masks. Virtually, as soon as you walk outside, you've got to put your mask on. And if a copper catches you, or I should say a police officer catches you, it can be between, 100 to €1,000 fine.
It's a €100 fine for not wearing one, and €1,000 fine if you haven't got one to put on.
Yeah, I mean we all got them on us, haven't we?
Well, we have indeed.
And to prove it, we're going to put on our masks because here in sunny Spain, we have to carry our masks. I've just dropped my phone on the floor. Anyway, you've probably seen. I've got a new one now, guys. I've got a new one because it's always good to keep up with. My wife says this is a good one, keeping it zippy. But don't worry, I won't be wearing this too long. But yeah, we have to wear the masks. Only problem is it's sucked, isn't it? All right. Seems to be a lot of activity of people. Hang on, I can't read that from Tony. Buying before the deadline. Yeah, I'd imagine. Obviously, people that want to come to live in Spain. You're talking about the Brexit, aren't you? Really? I think one of the things that I think you still have time now. If you come here now, you can get your residency done before the end of the year. The only big issue that I think we've got now is the driving licenses, because that seems to be another thing. If you don't get your driving license done, it sounds like from next year onwards, because we're going to be out of Brexit, you're going to have to take a Spanish driving test. And
in Spanish.
And Spanish. And something else I didn't know today, there are some guys who's got their boats harboured up. Now this is down at Fingaroli, so I imagine it's the same all over Spain. They've been living here for years because they've been flying their British flag on their boat. As from next year, they're going to have to fly a Spanish flag. And that means they're going to have to take a Spanish nautical boaty thing. So, yeah, it is going to cause a lot of issues. But as of yet, as always, nothing's been set in stone yet. There is a lot of stuff going around on the net, especially from insurance companies wanting to, you give them their money, and until we know what's going on. And I don't think we know what's going on too. Hang on, I saw that about, what's that about the golf course? I missed that off. The Requiem is that near. It's about an hour's drive from here. I don't know. I haven't seen Nick yet, but Nick lives on that golf course. That, as far as I know, is open. I saw Maria put up a question then. Oh, what's your videos around? Yep, good. Love the music. How do you find out where and what is it? How do you find out where and what is it, please? Are you on about the music or are you on about the roads?
If you're on about the roads, Google Street View.
Yeah.
Walk around.
Oh yeah, I mean, what we always say is, guys, you know, it's all right looking at the videos, and it might sound attractive and things like that, but you've got to come here, guys, have a look yourself, and you know, don't just look at Camposol, but in the surrounding areas. But you've got to come and have a look yourselves. But the idea of these videos that I do is just give you some idea, and yeah, like you said, you can use that Google Street View, and that will show you the names, because
bearing in mind they are quite old, the Street View pictures. But
yeah. I mean, I can't go around naming all the streets and whatever, because I would never get around them. And I'll be doing D in a couple of weeks' time, and that's a massive sector. It's the biggest sector out of them all, and that's going to take me probably about an hour going around all the roads there, because they've got so many different roads on Sector D. But I think if you're on about where I get the music from, I get it on YouTube Library Music. So that's just answer the question there, Maria. Yeah, I'll get it. When you go into YouTube, if you're a member of YouTube or a subscriber to YouTube, if you go into their what is it? Into YouTube. When you go into YouTube, if you just mess about with all the buttons, I think it's on the left-hand side. I'll go over that way now. On the left-hand side, it would say the audio or the music, and if you click on that, and if you put down the music and the title that I used, that should come up, and you can download it for nothing.
From Maria again,
right.
Not the streets, the music.
Yes, that's it. See, I sussed it out now. I was on the ball there tonight. John from Canton Condado coming over on the 1st of August with 50 masks for 2 weeks. Yeah, that should cover you, John. A mask a day keeps the doctor away. All gents looks like Sector A and B have most of the facilities. Well, yes, you're quite correct, Wayne. It's only A and B, but don't forget on C, you've got the golf club. You've got, I mean, all right, it's pointless me saying we've got a hotel on C, even though it's been bought. I can't see it opening up this year now with what's been going on. But you've got the golf club, and you can eat and drink in there as well. But most of the facilities are on A and B.
Here's one we won't answer, Sean.
Go on then. Here we are. How old are you, mate? Well, I'm
old enough.
Old enough. We're in the 60s, but I'm not of pension age yet. Great information again from Darren, top man. I've all said that, Darren. You're a top man. Yeah, we're of age. Lots of people come over for the winter and stay 5 or 6 months. Do you think that will enforce the 90-day rule?
They will after Brexit, I'm afraid to say.
Yeah, I mean, I think July the 1st was the last time that Boris could decide, could they extend the chit chat. He said no, so double act. But yeah, he said no. So obviously, we're going to have to wait to the end of the year if it's going to be a deal or no deal. There's probably going to be a deal, but yeah, it's going to cause a problem, I think, with the second homeowners, because obviously they used to come over when they liked. When once that Brexit thing kicks in, yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. It shouldn't cause too much, because my old man, when he was over back in the late 80s and that, all he had to do in those days was have a visa, and no doubt now it'll be all online. But yeah, it's going to mess up people that's coming over for a quick holiday if they're using their home. But I don't think other than that things will change that much. Could be wrong, but you know, usually I'm wrong. That's what wife always tells me anyway. Well, I'll be in Camposol on the 23rd. Can I come around and get you a beer and watch you transmit? Well, I'll tell you what, Terry. We'll see how you go first. I don't like letting everybody in here because it's only a small basement. Is there anything you miss about the UK?
Ask me.
Yeah, Harvey, do you miss anything in the UK?
No.
Right. Okay. No. Can't say I miss anything really. Like I love Marmite, but you can get Marmite here. I love exploring. Yeah, I mean, I don't miss cutting the lawn, getting wet, getting depressed, paying all those bills. God, I'm feeling depressed now. Is there any news on the hotel? No. Simple as that, Becky. No. I mean, officially, it was bought over a year ago. It was supposed to open last May or June. They actually put tape around the entrance. They cleaned it all up. They cleaned all the gardens up. They actually started doing some of the rooms. And then somebody said it had something to do with the license. In Spain, everything has to be done in paperwork and licenses, this and that. And then it just went quiet. And obviously, at the beginning of this year, there was word it's going to open up again this year. And obviously, then the lockdowns happened. I can't see him taking on any staff now at the moment. It's nothing. We ain't heard nothing. So I can safely say the golf club's pretty safe at the moment, because obviously they did try and do a thing with the hotel about one night they do music, vice versa. Well, I think the golf club's quite happy now. They set up a bistro thing now at the golf club. Yeah. Is only the EU making demands? Spain was doing okay before.
It was.
Yeah. What's that about then?
Well, it was doing okay.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, to be honest, when I first come here, Brexit wasn't even thought about. And when the vote come through, I thought, nah, we're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. And they did it, didn't they? And of course, that was the night I was supposed to transfer a load of money. And I thought, no, I'll wait till tomorrow, because the rate would go up. But it dropped right down. Yeah, no, I'm not, this is where, isn't it? Everybody votes what they want to do. Is the first, second phase? What's that about, and Clive?
I think it's the first phase, A, B, and C sectors. So yeah, A was first, B, C. And
Yeah. Clive, 20 years ago they started on Camposol, and obviously A was like the showpiece, and they were shipping people over on these cheap weekend jobbies. You looked at a property, be a Neptuno or whatever, and then you chose that property, and wherever they built it, that's where you bought it, which some people didn't like at that moment. But yeah, A, B, C, and D. They wanted to do even E and G. They wanted to build a number 2 section. Sean, if you weren't filming for Expat and Mazaron, showing us villas and flying drones, would you be bored living where you are? In other words, do you do what you do just to keep occupied? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the problem is, Tangerine. Yeah, the problem is, I'd always been making videos and droning when I was back in the UK. In the UK, I was droning over crop circles. So I suppose if I'd still been in the UK, even though I've been so depressed and probably committed suicide by now, I would have been doing crop circles during the summertime, and then maybe flying over fields and that in the rain, no doubt, because they've got drones now, can fly in the rain now. But yeah, I would have found something other. Maybe I would have taken up golf. No, maybe not.
Good walk ruined.
On your videos traveling around Camposol Street seem quiet. Is this right? Yeah. I think if you come to Spain, wherever you go in Spain, especially when you're traveling around on your holiday and that, if you just drive around a few villages, it's like Camposol. You find, where's all the people gone? Now, most of the people either gone out to work or they're in their houses. And I think the other thing you got to remember, guys, I mean, we're talking, it's come up to the 40s now. It's nice to be out in the sun, but sometimes it's nice to be back indoors in the shade. And that's why it always looks a bit quiet. I mean, I've been coming to Spain for years, and I've gone through loads of towns, even on a Saturday, and I'm thinking, where they all gone? It's like not vampires. What's those other things called?
Well, the locals go off, don't they? They will go off for their siestas. If you're at the beach, the best time to go, 1:30. Yeah. They all leave. Deserted beaches.
Right. Clive is on. No, there's nothing, Clive.
Only the golf club.
Only the golf club. Nothing else.
Know what this one's about? Biased and blinkered. What about Harvey?
What about Harvey?
What's the question?
He's there.
I'm still here.
I think Biased and blinkered. Aren't you from Barcelona? I think maybe.
There's some questions here about Ryanair coming in. Are they flying into Murcia yet? Well, I was sitting outside just now, and 2 Ryanair flights went down to Almeria. So, but I think they're starting to fly on the 15th or 17th of the month.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's happened, Ryanair is picking up quite a lot. I mean, we see quite a few flights flying over Camposol and going to Corvera Airport, which is opened up now. But I think EasyJet seem to have relaxed a bit at the moment because they obviously had a big cutback. But I know Ryanair still pushing out flights. If anything, I heard that they had the most flights today, whatever the flights are, I don't know, was Cape Town. Oh, yeah. Cape Town.
He moved London, Cape Town. Yeah.
You've been around a bit then. I was all grumbleweed. I lived in Tenerife for 4 years. I think you come from Tenerife, didn't you?
No. You thought I came from Tenerife. No.
I
came from London.
London.
It's quite near. Yeah. Similar weather.
What am I thinking like that? Anyway, I was
the first thing you thought I was Australian.
It was nice to come home to the UK. It was green, but Mr.
Public building site.
Right. Yeah, I mean, thankfully, mind you, it's still going on. Thinking about it, the buildings. There's still a lot of new building going on, which in one sense is good to see. I thought with the lockdown, a lot of the building was picking up last year, and looks like that's continuing now, which is good for this area anyway. No, I don't miss it. Oh, Kev's popped in. Top man, Kev. Nice to see you. You know that is, don't you?
I know that young Kev is there.
Hans Silver's popped in as well. Sean, have you got... No, I don't need a license, Hans. Now, the end of the year, ESSA are saying we got to register our drones, so it's be like the UK then. But at the moment, I'm a hobbyist. Stop talking like you're one of the best drone flyers around on YouTube. Top man, Steve. I most appreciate your work, Steve. Keep bringing out that music and great logos. Now, Steve's from Chicago, I believe. 2 landed at Mercer tonight.
Yeah.
I did. I mean, that's what I mean. Flights are coming in quite a bit now lately. What I did hear is that the local coach service that pops in at the airports, because they won't get enough flights in, they've had to cancel it. So maybe, what about Harvey? What questions we do? Do you get bored?
Since we've been here, I don't know where the days go. Up in the morning, and before you know it, it's sitting on the rear terrace on the roof, having a beer with my wife, and it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in the morning. The time just flies. So no, I've not got bored at all. And Bonnie's back here now.
Yeah, Bonnie's back in. I think one of the things, what you will find when you ask people that live in Spain, they are going to say they don't know what day it is. I know it sounds bizarre, but I don't know what day it is half the time. But I know it tonight. It is definitely Thursday because I won't be on there. Do you think the solar farm would? No, Tony. I wish it would. I wish. When they first built that solar farm, I thought, oh, it's for Camposol, but it's not. It's obviously for like blooming Murcia, no doubt, or even worse, Madrid. Now, but they are building a lot more. I noticed when I went down the motorway towards Murcia, just past Corvera, they're building huge solar farms. So obviously Spain, at long last, has finally found out that we've got a sun up there. And maybe we could tap into that. But at the moment, I still think electricity here is expensive, isn't it? For what it is, you know.
Yeah.
It's how much would you pay for a 2-bath with pool on B? Darren, that's like asking me, how much is your car cost, Harvey?
Too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
Darren, I think it all depends on the state it's in. If it's done up nicely, you could probably be talking about 150, 180, maybe. If it's hasn't been looked after and it needs a lot of work to it, you could probably get it for 100. I haven't seen Vinny tonight because Vinny would have given you a good question on that. Obviously, on A, they're going to cost a little bit more, and on D, but then saying that, I have seen some places on D which are just expenses on A. So all I can suggest, keep checking out all the estate agent sites around Camposol, but also come over and have a look yourself. Just make sure it's what you want. Have you found a decent vet in the area? If so, are you? No, we got 2 vets where I live on A. I can walk across the road. Thankfully, I haven't had many problems with Bonnie. But yeah, I can walk across the road upstairs. We got a vet, and if the vet's not there, there's a number I can ring. I can go down to the port. They got like a 24/7 vet on call, and I know on B, Happy Pets. Harvey,
Happy Pets, and then,
Harvey hasn't got a pet, so he's looking at me bemused.
No, we've got a cat now, and
you got a cat? You didn't tell me you got a cat.
Yeah.
What's the cat called then?
What's it called? I forget now. It's been called lots of things for furniture ripping.
Hang on. Are you saying that you picked up a cat?
No. My wife picked up a cat.
Right. Oh, your wife's picked up the cat. Okay.
But the vet on A, they've also got a branch down in Matheron.
And what is good here is they're not expensive. I mean, I can remember it.
Don't you think?
In the UK, I don't know. I don't think they're expensive. In the UK, going to our vets like going to the doctors. Had to book it in. I mean, yeah, I can virtually walk into mine, and as long as there's nobody in there, she deals with Bonnie. Bonnie doesn't like going in the vets. I mean, I think that's like me going in the doctors, really. Hi, boys. What extras do you need to do paperwork online stuff? Yeah, good question there, Alan. Now, I know you do need, obviously...
They will, the airline...
the airline...
They're going to message you. We missed a flight to last week, and the airline keep emailing saying, you need to download this form, fill this form in, have it printed out ready, or have the code ready to produce. So just look online, the airlines...
Yeah, I heard it. Each one of you's got to have this... whatever it is, I think really it's just to tell you where you're staying, who you're staying with, are you visiting family or are you on holiday? I think it's 4 pieces of paper, but each person's got to have this form. But yeah, you do it online, and if you're coming down on the airplane company should give you a link for that. If you're driving down, now I did hear about the British Embassy is on holiday. Is that right?
I wouldn't know.
I don't know. So yeah, that's a bit hit and miss, really. But yeah, I know you do need the forms, especially if you're coming into Spain at the moment. What's the most cost-effective way of converting pounds into euros each month? Well, I'll tell you what. If you use, hang on, let's get it right. If you use this company and mention my name, I'll get a bit of discount. That's who I use, and they seem to work very well. But I think, to be honest, money transfer? I think it's one you can have on an app, and you can do on your app.
Yeah, well, Currency Exchange do it on.
Yeah, I mean,
they do it. I do it online, and I check every morning to see what the exchange rate is, and when you can buy. I
mean, what I like about I'm not trying to publicise them really, even though I'm on their books. What I like about Currency, they're actually on Camposol, and they're next to my bank, Casa Bank, and I can walk in that office. I can either do it on their computer, or I can do it online, and it's done within 15 minutes, something like that. It's okay. I know the rates do differ from what company you use. I suppose it all depends what you want to use, but because there's so many out there now, isn't there?
There is indeed.
Yeah.
Last one, then we're up to 10 o'clock, aren't we?
Yeah. We'll do the adverts. All right. Are there any B&B type places near you for about a week? You mean I'll take it. You mean the Air? Is it Airbnb?
No, I think it means bed and breakfast.
Oh, bed and breakfast. To be honest, all I can say is if you go on to the Facebook groups around Camposol, one's called Camposol, obviously, or Paguntis something.
Well, Or look online for something like the Playa Grande. There's a beautiful hotel right on the beach as well.
Yeah.
Just down in Matheron.
Oh, looking for next year. Yeah, I mean, there are about, but I couldn't tell you what they would be and what prices are. Anyway, we're going to have a bit of a break now. I'm going to show you some. So I'm out this morning with Antonio at long last. We've been in lockdown for over 3 months now, and part of the two amigos are out today, and we're looking at Antonio's father's. I'll call it a vineyard because you can't call it a grape yard. Cheers. So today I'm at El Val, which that's where I say it anyway, but it's also known really as the Gulf Valley. So me and Bonnie are out again at another abandoned place. Now this is another abandoned mansion. I did one. Okay, we're back on now. Okay, those videos you just seen there, guys. Two of those videos, one about the grapes, which I've been to. If Antonio's watching, I can't see him on there, but we went to his dad's vineyard. Vineyard. That's it, a vineyard. I'll never get used to that word, vineyard. And no, I didn't get any samples. And then I went to the golf resort, and then the other one is an abandoned summer house that won't be until the following week. We are thinking of driving from the UK instead of flying when we come to our home in Camposol next year. How did you find the driving down, Sean? When did you do it? Okay, well, I can answer that one, and I'll ask Harvey as well. Now, I drove down. It took me about 2.5 days, nearly 3 days, I suppose. We didn't race it down. We went through the tunnel. It's a nice drive. It's, you know, going through all the toll roads and whatever else. And then the next time I caught Brittany ferries from Portsmouth to Santander. That was a good drive because you were sort of in the north of Spain, and then it's like 7 hours down to Camposol. And the costs were, you know, you can get some good deals on Brittany ferries. I'm not too sure at the moment what's going on at the moment with the Brittany ferries, but I worked out with all the toll roads. To me, I found the Brittany ferry, you got like a good day's rest on the boat, and then you arrived in north of Spain, drove down. I was more relaxed doing that than driving all the way from UK through the tunnel. You know, it's a long old drive. What do you think?
Well, we didn't drive down. We were going to, but when you get here, you're in a right-hand drive car. You've got to get it registered, pay all the fees, and you've got to pay taxes, import taxes. So if it's a late car, you're paying a big percentage. So we didn't bother. Bought one. Here's a good one.
Well, we stayed.
Oh, no, not that one.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Recovering. How well do you think Camposol is recovering from being on lockdown for 3 months?
Martin, top man, Martin, one of my main supporters. I think the problem is, even though, it's nice that we're sort of recovering, but I think there's still a threat that we could go into lockdown again. Unfortunately, there's been a big spike up in the north, and already Catalonia, well, I think we mentioned before, where the people are going to have to wear masks all the time now. Obviously not when they're eating and things like that, but when they're walking about. I can see that happening down here very soon, because don't forget, Mercer was one of the first sticking it in. Took me 1.5 days. Yeah, well, you're London taxi driver, Steve. It would take you a day, really. I'm surprised it took you a day and a half, really. But it's a long old drive. Sean, get Vinny to give you a free bed with internal stairs. Yeah, good one, that, Jim. I haven't seen Vinny tonight. He hasn't come on, but I do love the Neptunos, and obviously having a Neptuno with a interior staircase is a nice property to do, and no doubt that might be coming up soon. But thanks for that, Jim. Yeah, he might watch it later on and say, "Oh yeah, okay, Sean, got one for you." We stayed in Hotel La Cumbria in Maveron, lovely hotel. Yeah, I know that place, and that down in the port.
Possibly.
I think it's in the port, that hotel. I might be wrong.
Here we go.
Oh yeah,
Cold and
it's
rain.
cold
This
and
week
rain.
in Spain. Is it?
No. What's the
cold
weather
and
like
windy.
in Spain? Oh, right. That's what he's saying. It's cold and windy where he is. Please stay I to John Megan. He loves your videos. Mrs. M. Yep. John.
What's the weather been like? Beautiful.
It has. It's nice. I mean, we've had a long winter and it's been really sort of wet and just what you lot got at the moment. But it's nice that it's really hot. Sean, have you had your tea and cake or chipped in for you? Top man. I'm glad you said that, because I've got to thank everybody that helps me out with me with funding. I say about my coffee fund, and I've got to appreciate all these people that have this past couple of weeks have chipped in, and that is, I'm not going to say the full name because I haven't got the full names on these. I've got Steve, Robert, Vinny, Keith, and Heather. This past couple of weeks have chipped in. Top man, and Kev's just come in and said it's at the marketplace.
Behind the marketplace. That's the hotel.
Right, so it's in Mazaron then. Thank you, Kev. You're top man. You know all. And it's about time you got over here, Kev.
6 weeks. Is that right, Kev?
Right. Who else have we got then?
Just people saying hello. How we doing?
Steve's
Evening.
evening. Oh, we nearly missed it. Yeah, so you're all right. You got 20 minutes of us still yet.
Cafe culture.
Is there a calf culture on
Cafe
campus?
culture. All the cafes, bars are outside, so it's all eating and drinking. You don't have to, but who would want to sit indoors having a drink?
I'll tell you what, LS, if you pop into on B, Liz's Calf, all homemade cooked stuff. Even on a Sunday, you can do a takeaway Sunday dinner. Eccles cakes. I mean, I'm a southerner, but Eccles cakes are amazing. Yes, 6 weeks, says Kev. Not long then, Kev. September. What is it? Have you done a video on the Rebecca? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Rebecca style villa. Maybe not. But Clive,
got one you can have a look at and film.
Yours is a Classico, isn't it?
Next door.
Oh, next door.
Yeah.
What, the empty one?
Yeah.
No, right. Well, you watch your space. That's what I say. Where in London is Harvey from?
Chiswick. West London, Chiswick. And then Ealing, Harrow, Denham, Buckinghamshire, Northamptonshire. But born in Chiswick. Thanks a lot.
Is that near Putney?
Yeah.
Well, I've been to Putney. I know that bit. August. Okay, Kev. I don't know. I miss. I mean, what we? Oh, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Just checking what date it is in July. Are you flying over, Kev? Is it? It's cold and rainy. Yeah, Alex. You would love it here now. 40, no aircon. Is there a good community spirit in Camposol?
I'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I think when I first started looking at Spain, I was a person who wanted to live out in the country in a finca with my little land of trees and whatever. But the last place I would think about was living on a bigger urbanization, and we're obviously talking about expats, aren't we? And a lot of people say, "Oh, yeah, I want to be with the Spanish." But at the end of the day, guys, if you can't speak the lingo, and it's all right saying, "Oh, we'll learn a bit." It's not as easy as it sounds, but there is a fantastic community here, and it's a community that helps out everybody from dog lovers to cat lovers to all sorts of different things, really. And there's lots of clubs, so you're never going to get bored here, are you?
No. And Rob, I'm learning Spanish. It's coming on, doing pretty good. 3 months in lockdown did help.
Rob's such a teaser, Rob. You're putting all this Spanish language up, and I'm supposed to be saying "ole." But I am improving, Rob. Do you often? This is Frank. Do you often get water cuts in Camposol? You've been watching you've been looking at all the Facebook, what's been going on. Yeah, I'm not going to say they don't. Yeah, we get water cuts. I think we must get water cuts every week, really. But what I will say is with the water board, even though I know on D they had a big one the other week, didn't they? A couple of days it was off. What was it?
Couple of hours.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, guys, they come out. I mean, I don't know what I can remember in the UK. They're not used to come out on a Saturday and a Sunday, but here they come out whatever day or night and sort it out. I think we got to remember we're in an earthquake area, so the ground does move a lot. And it's sort of a clayey mixture of whatever underneath the ground, and that it's moving about, and those pipes do disconnect. But you know, nobody I know has died of dehydration yet, have they?
Not here, no.
Do you love your classic? So Emma knows what you live in then.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's a really nice one. They're very, very pleased with it. Big enough for both of us. Superb, not a problem at all. And Maria, sorry about this. Stop scrolling past my messages. Well, we'll go back and have a look.
No, we can't believe that. Harvey ain't been missing them out on purpose, have you?
No. I'll go back and have a look.
Have a look. Have we missed? Oh, there's one there. Look. Oh, Steve F6. No, that's from another one. Oh, what's that one? Oh, on B.
So one above that.
Yeah. Right. I'm sorry. We'll see. We're on the ball here. This is why I've got Harvey here now, because trying to watch what's going on in the comments, and it's that way, isn't it? No, it's that way. That's it. Back to front. I can't see it, but you know, it's just so much going on, guys. We got 80. I can't believe we've only got one thumb up.
That's cruel, isn't it?
Is that one? Hang on.
It's one thumb. That's a Facebook thumb, though. So
is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'll let you off then.
I'm going to switch Facebook off.
Dave and I. Dave and I.
Dave and I. It's about the one of the three-bed now Trino with internal stairs, not B. Fingers crossed. Good luck with that.
Yeah. You never know. And I mean, there's always something on every week. And this is why I said about with Vinny's app on Other World Properties. He's got an app, guys, that tell you what's going on. But what I forgot to tell people was it's only on the Android. So if you've got an Apple phone, you won't be able to download the app. Something I've got to work on that. Oh, yeah. By the way, if you want to get a T-shirt, guys, Harvey's got the if you can stand up a bit, Harvey, I'm just trying to flog something. Trying to sell something now. But Harvey's got the Expat Mazarin subscribers T-shirt. Now, it's not on here yet, but in the next couple of days, I will be putting a link below one of my videos. So if you want to get a T-shirt, help out an old guy. Right, I'm guessing most beers sold in the bars and Camposol lagers. I'll be honest, I'm not a drinker. I don't usually hang about in the bars, so I'm going to pass this over to Harvey.
What's that?
So they sell John Smith's.
They do, but why would you want to drink that?
I don't know. I mean, you can. I mean, I know.
Yeah, you can.
We got Irish pubs here that you can get Guinness on tap, innit? All that cold stuff.
Yeah, John Smith's, Yorkshire.
So it's not just the old San Miguel stuff or the Budweiser. Hang on, let's get it over there. That's it. All right. How do you like? How do you think? Put limits on how much you should have coming into your bank accounts will stop retirement. Okay, Darren, what's that about?
I think we're saying there what the limits will change like.
Oh, right.
On retirement or post Brexit, I imagine.
I mean, what you got to be careful of, guys, when you're transferring money over to your Spanish bank account, they want to know where it's from. because they're getting hot on this laundering thing. So when you bring your money into your Spanish account, even when you're using a money transfer to your Spanish account, they're going to ask you where that money's come from. So if you're putting in big amounts of money, they want to know where it's coming from. Because don't also forget, guys, the tax man will be watching you. Won't he?
He will indeed. Yeah, and they're very hot on it.
Yeah,
you can't. Yeah.
And I'll be honest, guys, even the UK tax people are not stupid. They know what you've got. So anyway, yeah, we don't know. And this is another thing with the Brexit. There's so many things going about until it's really end of the year. We know a lot more, but at the moment it's just a lot of babble. I think lots going on tonight. Good to see, says Tony. Yes, there's lots going on. That's what I like to see.
That's thumbs up.
Yeah, from Kev the Argonaut, 28.
Only showing one here.
Yeah,
we were going to go home.
Hang on, Kev. What's the 28 for then?
Thumbs up.
Is it?
Yeah.
20. Is that all?
There we go.
We've got 87 watching. We've only got 29 now. Says I'll take it. You are called Kev.
Here's one for
all
you.
Right, here, has your diet changed? No.
Of course it has.
No, I don't like Spanish food. I mean, I've tried.
What's the matter with you, man?
I know. I mean, when I go out with Antonio, he's always trying to force me to have the tapas. We go into the Spanish bars. He shows me the stuff. I'd rather go into a McDonald's. I know it's wrong, but I am trying to get into the Spanish culture, but I'm finding it difficult. But yeah, I'll be honest. One of the biggest problems I had in the UK was chocolate, but here it's a little bit more expensive. And to be honest, eating chocolate here in the heat doesn't taste the same as when I was back in the cold UK. So I've gone off that now. Hang on, how expensive is the average menu of the day in Cartagena? We've been down there 5 years. I think what you're probably on about is that menu Dal Dyer.
Menu of the day, yeah.
Yeah,
I've never eaten in Cartagena.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything. I mean, what you got to remember now, guys, is in Cartagena you used to get the big ships coming in. Those boaty trips, the cruise ships coming in, and obviously
not this year. You won't.
No, not this, well. You won't be getting nothing this year from them. So the prices in the restaurants will be a lot cheaper, which is good. But if you go around,
sorry, Adam.
Adam, you missed Adam. Yeah. If you go around, there are some places in Spain that I think are expensive, but you'll find a lot of the restaurants will, at the front of the restaurant, put the menu up of what the price is. Most will chuck in, you can probably get a 3 or 4 course meal and a drink for about €10, if that. Which to me, I think it's good value because some of those meals are really good. Is your diet?
No, it's just your diet change the Mediterranean.
No. And even though Dean's popped in at long last, Dean, enjoying the Q&A, love the T-shirts. When's the links on? I'll let you know, Dean. It's probably going to be on. So it'll be next week sometime. I think I'll buy one. When you think you're buying one, you got to buy one. You got to be the man wearing the T-shirt. Sean, seafood, oof, eat it. Fish fingers, love that. Cod and chips. Yeah. Mate, I mean, the best thing about coming to Spain is eating fish and chips here because you get a fish bigger than the plate and mushy peas.
Here's a good one for us.
Are you aware
of any COVID cases reported on Camposol? There is none reported on Camposol.
No.
There is no infections on Camposol, which is how we're trying to keep it.
Yeah. I mean, there have been, not when it first kicked off, all around Camposol, Totana, down in the port, Mavaron, even the Condado Golf Resort, there were cases there. But to be honest, guys, unfortunately, if there was a case on Camposol, it'd be rife because obviously there's a lot of old people living there, and I'm one of them. And the last thing I want is that going around. Do you have any rentals on Torrevieja? Barry, Torrevieja is miles away. It's about an hour's drive away. So I wouldn't know. But you never know. Maybe somebody in the comments there who lives in Torrevieja could better help you. But I mean, I would imagine everywhere has got rentals. Do you?
Do these shirts in a V-neck, I suppose that means.
No. I think they only do like one style T-shirt. Unfortunately, guys. I mean, what it is, I did a promotion with this type of T-shirt. I could do like a hoodie, or I could do probably a V-neck, but then it's too much messing about at the moment. So, Alan, you're gonna have to put up with the round neck, unfortunately. When and where do you wear your face masks? Also, can you go to the beach? Yes, Alan. At the moment, wearing the face masks, if you're going into a bar, or you're going into a shop,
or a public area,
there's lots of people about. You put your mask on. You can go on the beach, and thankfully, most beaches. I mean, the beaches are so bigger anyway. You're supposed to wear your mask onto the beach, but once you got to your spot, you can take your mask off. And if you go into a restaurant, like one of these bars on the beaches, you can take your mask off.
Only when you've been seated, though. You have to be seated by a staff member before you take your mask off.
And don't forget, they're servicing you. You know, you can't go to the counter. You have to sit down, and they serve you. But what I will say is, you've got to carry a mask on you, because if the police stop you, and if he asks, where's your mask? If you ain't got it on you, 1,000
for not having one, €100 for not having it,
and it's on the spot. And if you know the Spanish police, it's a quick tap on the head. No, thank you. No lipping off. Or it's off to the old Nick, mate.
And they mean it.
Yeah. Can you get Richmond's? Yeah. Yes,
you can indeed.
You can. I get what's that? I mean, it's a northern thing. Pucker pies. Never heard of them, but you get loads of them there. So I think because we've got lots of different sorts of people here, Scottish and Irish people, and northern people, and southern people, and it all got different. To be honest, you can get anything here. This is what I make. We even got Tesco's down in the port. So if you've got Tesco's, we've got everything. Is there any plans for seeing? No, Tony. Maybe the estate agent might whisper that to you in your ear, but as far as I know, that ain't never going to happen. You know, no. Are you fixed for having takeaway meals delivered? Yeah, they do that, don't they?
Oh, plenty of them, yeah.
Yeah.
You can get fish and chips delivered.
You can get Indian delivered. You can get pizza. I think even the fish and chip shop on B does deliveries. I'm not too sure about if you order it from the port or something like that. Do grocery stores have it?
Fantastic and very, very fresh. I mean, it comes from the field behind here. It's as fresh as it can be. Because
one thing about Spain, whereas, you know, like supermarkets in the UK, you can get anything in the UK, can't you, from all around the world. But here, it's what's in season. It's like you won't get strawberries, not from Spain, unless it's in season. You get, like, you know, obviously strawberries from around the world and that, which cost a fortune. But usually everything here in Spain, that's in season. It's like tomatoes coming out your ear rolls. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I love here with the veg. If you're a veg lover, like I like my veg, except Brussels sprouts, you can get it all.
Someone keeps asking me, how long have I lived here? I've been trying to work it out since I saw it at the postcard just now. 6 months, 2 days, permanently been here. Not been out of the country since.
You know that? You know, right down to that?
I do.
Yeah. No, we're starting to drop down a bit now. It's because they know we're buggering off soon. Great job tonight, gents. All right, are there many villas for rental on, and are they expensive? That's another question I couldn't really say, really. Obviously, this time of year, I know people are having problems trying to get rentals because obviously it's the summer season. Don't forget, a lot of Spanish, especially from Madrid, come down here anyway, and they've probably taken up all the spaces anyway. I mean, yeah, there are rentals around.
Look at the Facebook groups. They're the posts on there. They're the places that will.
And like you said, expensive. It all depends what you want. If you just want a place without a pool, you're probably talking about 400. But with a pool, you're probably talking 600 upwards. Yeah, I'm talking about a month. But all right. Can you get fresh fish?
Can you get fresh fish? Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you could.
Yeah, go down to the port. You can
If
buy
you go down,
free,
if you go down to the port itself, there's plenty of fishing guys down there, and they got stalls, I believe, that you can buy it fresh. Even ask the fishermen, no doubt. Yeah, I'm not a great fish lover, so I can't, other than fish and chips. Brussels sprouts, says Rob.
How did I find Camposol? Jane and I were looking through internet searches for properties around areas. It seemed a better deal to be. We're near the coast, minutes away from the coast, and yeah, it just seemed the best way to do it.
So I didn't help you in that then?
No.
No.
If I'd known you here, I wouldn't have come here. Petrol prices.
Oh God.
They've shot up through the roof now.
But what I have noticed, I mean, on Camposol, they've gone right back up to normal price. But I did notice on one of the motorways coming out of Mercia, going up north, there was still 97 cents. And I believe down in the Mazaron itself, next to the car wash, I think it's 132. Yeah, but obviously we're talking about diesel. Diesel's still cheap at the moment, but it does sound like Spain's going down that road now where they all want us to be electric, and they're already giving us something about if you buy a car, they give you a scrap deal or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Picture was blurry tonight. Missed a lot of the messages too. Scrolling past loads. I think that it does happen. Unfortunately,
it's so fast. They're coming in.
Yeah. I mean, what you've got to remember, guys, it is moving up and down like a yo-yo. But you got on the bonus notches. Yeah, good at Q&A. Enjoyed chaps. Hope to join Camposol in the future from the Facebook user. Good. That's the main thing. But come out first. Have a good look. Make sure it's for you. Yes, terrible video quality. You both look like Lego characters.
I scrolled past that one. I don't know why.
Can you get black puddings? Yeah, you can get anything. Anything. Well, I mean, I suppose when I say anything, you probably can't get anything, but you can get. I mean, I know there's a shop on B. I keep forgetting its name now. It's the mini supermarket, and virtually, if you can't get them. Because what it is, the guys go back to the UK with an order of stuff. So if something you're after specifically, especially if you're a cook or something, put it on the list. And the next time that they do the trip, because they're going once a week, these guys now, going backwards and forwards to the UK, picking up more and more stock. It's the same as now in Tesco's here in Spain. This is how bizarre it is. I've got a couple of minutes left. All their fruit and veg, even though it's produced in Spain. The deal is with Tesco's in Spain is you have to send the produce from Spain to UK and then from UK back to Tesco's here in Spain. So what we found now is don't buy fruit and veg in Tesco's here because it's not fresh. They said it's bizarre, but that's the way the Spanish want it. Obviously, they want to make sure we go and shop in Mercadona, no doubt. What is the funniest thing that's happened to you since you've been in Spain? Would you that you would never happen to Paul? Kev? I don't know, mate. I don't know. What's the funniest thing that's happened to me since I've been in Spain? I don't know. I can't think of anything, Kev. Maybe next time you ask that question, I'll have a think about that one. Can't think of anything that's really funny yet. No, I can't think of anything funny. No. Anything else going on there?
Just looking through.
Always flicking through it all now to see.
So,
but I will get back to you on that one, Kev, on the next one. I'll have a good think about it. Quick last question. Subscribe to the t-shirts. I'm always showing my mate your videos. He's now hooked. His birthday's next week, so t-shirt needed. Any idea of sizes? Yeah. The sizes, obviously, small, medium, and large, and extra large. But if you was double large or triple large, then you're not going to get it. So it's usual and extra large. Tangerine aid. Right. Is that it then?
Looks about it.
That's about it then. A minute ago. Well, hope you had a good night, everybody. Now, next time, guys, if you've got questions, get them all ready to put them down. Don't forget, after the video, you can always put questions below the video as well. I'll try and get back to you, as long as it's not too difficult, or you want to keep it for the next one. That'd be a good idea, guys, if you can put them below. So the next time you go, oh, well, okay, that's it now. Adios, amigos. You're going to press the wrong, yeah.
Quite right to dismiss. Come on, swipe.
We're off now.